play. It was able to get himself to the end game and got a lot of placement points, and he was able to beam down so many people because he sat on height comfortably. Let's see how he handles this POI fight against, oh my God, 2 people out of nowhere. Where did you come from? The top row play, it doesn't matter. Miro was ready for that fight, and he's here to stay. Now he has another person. Man, that was a jump scare. I don't know if we were casting a jump scare game, but Miro gave myself a fright, and Miro, no doubt, is going to be okay for a split second. Now he knows that someone's definitely here. That's why it's so important to make sure you're looking around as you glide on through. The first scene of the Rapid SMG in effect. Big hit for the 60. Builds and whatnot are not going to matter. It all comes on box fighting skills right now, considering that builds are light. Nice defense from this player. I like that. Was able to catch right there with the ramp. Let's see how long he's able to hold. And no, Miro. JD takes out Miro, and Squeezy has Elim himself against Nook.
This is good, though, I think. Miro's already qualified, so they let some people near the bottom side just really get there up top. I don't think top 10 is going to really just jump down now past Q's closing and not qual.
Open. And that's the way it ends. Yikes.
Yeah, 30 players right now playing really hyper aggro past Q's closing. Kind of interesting because I would expect a lot of people to just hold, but there are people trying to get these insane, oh, you know, I need a 20 Elim game and 2 wins in this next one, and maybe I can qual. So they're pushing for it.
What's with this fight here at the
early game can help. Surviving till end game is also really good for him. Getting Elims early and mid lets you get to end game faster. So we'll see if he gets the shot, misses the charge. The spray for the AR is there. Nice pickup for Air Trap. Now at 250.
I got to give an update to Thomas as well. That was his 10th game, and I don't think he's in that top 100. I don't think he makes it, so that's going to be something big to keep an eye on as Jamie does pick up Atomio very nicely. He's going to need a monster.
Now Shaywager will be in a spot to check Suki here. Inside the same box, ramps, different types of mats all around. Both these guys, I think, have invested a lot so far inside the box, though. Suki will catch Shaywager in at 211 points. To give you guys context,
he's going to be the Michael Myers here to everyone's Halloween story, and he's going to put in a big fright on Schematic here and ruin his run shortly. And Squeezy is ready to take it. Oh no, Schematic is running for his life and running for his DreamHack opportunity. Oh no, Schematic, you're in trouble, brother. Yep. It's a matter of moments, dude. They always say in a scary movie, never run indoors. And that's what he did right there. Squeezy was able to get that 5-point elimination.
That wall to stop exactly where he was rotating was just really just a little bit until he's back into a position of strength. Survey's not looking scared at all. He's ready for this fight. He might need it, actually, to be able to have enough eliminations to qualify later on this game.
It'd be interesting to see what he's at right now. But the third party is now getting closer and closer. So yeah, Squeezy's being ultra aggressive to the lobby, bounding between box to box, looking for fights. But that aggression may cost him right here. I know that's not a big deal, but you don't want to go in with the L that way. You want to be able to make sure your mechanics are clean. But Squeezy's here to fight. He doesn't mind resting early for the grand finals a little bit earlier. But Survey has to look around and make sure that everything's around him, and Survey gets ripped up right there. Squeezy picking up this 4th elimination, and now Squeezy has an opportunity to keep pushing forward and possibly third party this fight between Yims and Fanta. Nope, he's gonna decide to take. Yeah, I think he's going for a big time elimination score right here. And if he drops a 20 bomb this late into the queues, wow, that's gonna be a very impressive feat going into the grand finals here, Shyo.
He's looking to really play differently compared to everyone else this late into the match, but he has the actual, he has an extra element that he's playing with, a basically 6 item slot that no one else can really see. It's better than Mythic. It's time. The longer these fights go on, the more pressure he's actually putting down on people. There you go. Big shots onto Game Word Fanta. Every single fight that happens right now, no matter how confident the person is, you saw how good Survey was at the start of a fight. It really doesn't matter if it starts to get prolonged. That person starts to get worried. Storm coming in becomes a factor that's negative for that individual. For Squeeze, it literally doesn't matter. He's just looking to land shots. He's almost first place entirely. He's qualified. That added aspect of time is really making these fights that much scarier for all these players.
The one saving grace right now is that placements are about to be dished out. after it hits the top 50, and Squeezy's looking out to dish out more damage on JD. JD, that we saw a little bit, knows how to box fight, but now he doesn't want any of this fights as he tries to put down a pad to try to get away. And Squeezy now is going to go ahead and put the squeeze on JD, going to box right in. Oh my goodness, JD doesn't want any of this, and he's one of those players that you said that...
Why, JD? Why would you do that?
Hey man, panic sets in. You ever had someone knocking on the door like Michael Myers? And that's what Squeeze is doing, you know? He's putting everybody in a panic situation. And even though he's low, he's putting everybody on low, cracking shields, taking E-limbs, taking 5-pointers like nothing. He's on fire and he's not missing Shyo. I feel so sorry for anyone that walks in this man's path right now.
There's one person in front of him who can't really get out. Every box slightly controlled. Squeeze is making this look like a public match. This should not be allowed what he's doing right now, but he is. People are arguing right now who is the best player. You know, my pick is better than yours. In terms of fights, at least in this game, in these semifinals, Squeeze is looking so good. Nice. Even the way ATQ is doing it, it's looking slick, but it's not looking effortless like Squeeze is. Fish FNBR, his competition is over. Wherever you are right now, just pay attention to the game that Squeeze is running. Petrie, he drops down. There is a wall over there. There it appears as soon as Squeeze makes the edit. He's looking for ways in. It's methodical. Petrie now at 1 HP. I want to hype this up, but it's like, man, it's just like, it's so sad for these players. See, especially in the last game of a semifinals, you would expect people to be there with confidence. Sick right now, not really moving around, flabbergasted that there's someone having this much control this fast onto his walls, only using wood. Now finally switching over to those hard mats. He doesn't expect this. Oh my God, put him in the blender. Squeeze is making this man move 360 degrees. His head almost rotating off his body. Sick has no idea what's going on. Squeeze looking like he's the only one with 0 ping and everyone else is playing internationally with him. Now finally taking beams, but I don't think it matters. He takes out Sick.
It's just going to be one of those times for Hawks is just hope that Squeeze doesn't find you, my friend, because Squeeze has been putting everybody out with your point totals, and that could happen easily. But Hawks himself, you still got to practice. You still got to set up. Nice edits right there. There you go. There we go. It's nice to know that someone else is getting eliminations. I know.
It's just the type of fights you're seeing from him too are just completely effortless. Skiller going down because of the pressure that Squeeze had overall on all these fights, but this is another level of aggression entirely.
Okay.
Shots now being taken on a Squeeze. He's put on the back wall. Doesn't even care. An edit in front of the face off of Yims. Another one pump, double digits before third zone is even closing, or fourth zone is even closing. Like, man.
I know, yeah, you are in shock and you are left speechless here, Shyo. The stuff that he is doing is phenomenal, and this is the momentum that you're going to carry into the grand finals. And he is sharpening his tool set. He's making them, though, show that they are precise. He's so surgical with every single thing. And he says, okay, someone's taking shots at me. I'm going to back up with the fade away. It catches that person using the crash pad. He's on a whole other level. He did finish 11th in FNCS solos, but he must have found Michael Jordan's secret sauce, because it's working for him right now. And he's on a... wait, I need to find the European equivalent. I'll be right back with that. But we're seeing a high-level player just mow down the lobby right now.
I can't say that this is phenomenal. I can't say that this is great. This is just disgusting. This is just disrespectful. This is just like, this should not be what's happening right now. But 12 eliminations. Once again, past Q close times. Once again, or close times. The find his way to the top. He doesn't have enough points to qual really right now because of Squeeze, and now Noka on the sides of his walls. I have to say, getting taken out here. The floppers are keeping him alive slightly. One mini popped. Another lobby. There's a win over there by someone else. The lobbies aren't closing down. They have gotten in faster. Shayka's actually gets the reversal on Noka. So some positivity out of Squeeze, but he's back up again to 200 effective HP. Blocky's in here. Hawks, a bunch of people who are somewhere near that top 100.
Woo. I mean, it's kind of crazy, Shio. I mean, in the replay, it was Mongrel that was going down and tried it when picking up the elimination. But for Squeezy doing eliminate people that he's already made it's no different than a player flipping a bat after a home run. This is all just show. This is all just styling and profiling. It's all just letting the rest of the FNCS scene know that, hey, man, I'm going to just get right in and be the ultimate villain. I'm going to be the bane of your existence, the bane of your run, and get rid of everything. But Stampy right now, he's someone on the cusp. Stampy is going to have some work to do, knowing that there's someone out there that's a big villain. And Stampy is someone that could get himself in if he gets a nice game, but his kit is really lacking, and he's low on builds, and he doesn't have a lot to work with. The only good saving grace right now is that he's up on his feet, having the ability, looking for a refresher here, Shio. But he has to work his way up a mountain, as we're going to take a moment to finally get back to the game and get away from the Squeezy show. It's now up to this rotation right now, and the mountain's going to be the next villain that the lobby has to work with.
Yep, now coming back into focus too. The points needed are 284.
Yes.
So we jumped up by 30 since the last time we tuned in just 20 minutes ago. I would say Stampy's close right now, maybe needed a few more points, but I think he needs 20 more to stay in the game. Did he actually fall down? That is not a replay buffer. He fell all the way down, has to get all the way back up with these crash pads. They could deflate at any moment. He has no mats. Stampy. Is this no way?
Not like
this
that.
Is how he goes out. That's one over. At least it's not a disrespectful Elam from Squeeze. And now he's back on my screen. I'm agitated once again. It's just, it's crazy what this guy is doing. Somehow still has shields left over, taking so much damage, dealt out so much or so much more. What was that?
He got another
Squeeze, are you kidding me? 13 eliminations, 400 mats. That grappler is the reason he's able to do this. He's the reason you're seeing a 24-man lobby. There could be 13 more people alive right now.
Oh, no.
But they're not. That's another charge token taken out of the game. Squeezed, my lord.
Squeezy is the reason that the lobby is feeling very bad feels right now. Sitting up at height, looking at Hellfire, but see all the players down below, if you look on the left side of your screen, are going to be in a very bad way considering... Oh, my...
Someone stop him, please! Anyone, just shoot!
It's not going to happen, Shio. This is Squeezy world, and we're just living in it.
This isn't it. Now he's on low ground. This has to be the place where someone tries to at least stop, and the whole lobby has to shift down. He had the safest spot there. Victor getting eliminations. He's 40 more points. Squeezy! Still! Is it a double? Squeezy!
No!
How? This should not be possible. This should not be allowed. But he's doing it. 16 eliminations. Maximum disrespect. I can't believe that he can even get more. There's no way he gets a 17th. By this point, people have seen his name in the feed enough. There's no way he even gets close to 20. It has to end at some point. But I honestly don't see it ending into another box. Squeezy, no damage, 17. Can anyone be the hero? There it is. It's Victor. Victor takes down the big boss, but my God, the effect that he had, the fire that he put down, it raised the whole lobby straight down, straight off. 20 different stories almost stopped by Squeezy. The top 100 affected by one man who wasn't even in first to start off this game, but definitely has to be now. The final 1v1 with Victor against Hoxie, but all I can really think about is the effects of this game. My God.
Oh my goodness.
My God.
The major boss rush that was experienced. It was worse than the X-Men arcade, if you ever been through that experience, or the Simpsons boss rush. But Victor could kind of punch his way in here, the grand finals here, Shio, sitting at 272 points. This could be the opportunity to barely get in. He just has to make sure to close it out. And there it is. We survived the X-Squeeze.
We do still have games going on right now, chat. These lobbies are finishing up in the last few minutes that we have here. But there he is, up on top with 490 points, 73 points ahead of Mongrel, who's in second right now. We have Milan in third, we have Leo the Crack in fourth, and then Kinzel in fifth as well.